Welcome back. It's 5:52. Time for your morning news now. President Trump moved forward with plans to dismantle the Department of Education. His executive order alone won't be enough to do away with the DOE. That requires approval from Congress. They said some of the agency's programs will continue, including Pell Grants and funding for resources for kids with disabilities. Schools in Wisconsin rely on federal funding heavily for essential programs. According to the DPI, Wisconsin schools receive over $800 million in federal funding. More than $568 million of that comes from the Department of Education. This money supports critical services like disability programs and school meals. State Superintendent Jill Underly says without federal backing, state and local governments would likely need to fill the funding gap.
It would be devastating to Wisconsin's public schools if that funding were to go away. It may mean how else are they going to get that funding? Will they have to go to referendum to replace what was lost?
The order will need congressional approval. We reached out to Congressman Derek Van Orden, and we are waiting to hear back. A quick reminder, News 8 is hosting our La Crosse mayoral debate tonight at 7, live in our studio. You can watch it on 8.2 and our digital platforms. Early voting in the spring election continues today. La Crosse voters can cast ballots at UWL's Cleary Center from 10 to 2. Eau Claire residents can do that at City Hall from 9 to 4. Early voting continues through next Friday. Election day is April 1st. Happening this weekend, check out the Wisconsin Sports Show for all of your warm weather gear and camping essentials. This is taking place, we don't say, okay. The Chippewa Valley Expo Center. The People's Food Co-op Spring Open House tomorrow features local vendors, free samples, and live music. And Winota's Trail Running Film Festival rolls tomorrow with films, raffles, food, and a full bar. Don't forget, a La Crosse snow emergency is still on. That means drivers must park on the odd-numbered side of the street today. The snow emergency is in effect until midnight.
Well, speaking of snow, we'll see some of that come back again Saturday night into Sunday. Here's a look at the amounts possible as we get into the forecast for that. This is pretty much just for Sunday, and in fact, you can see that's some pretty good looking numbers there. And eventually we'll see some of these taper off. You know how that goes as we go into the night and tomorrow. Hey, take a look. We have 50 degrees today, seasonal temperatures riding into the next few days as well. Once we get into next week, we have sunshine on the way, temperatures in the 50s, possibly 63 degrees by Friday of next week. Yikes. Hello, spring.